Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of the Q&A session with Kelsey and Jess. My name is Kelsey. I play Danny.
My name is Jess. I play Ingrid. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure to go watch that video as well. And there's going to be another part 3 coming up as well, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Turn your notifications on and subscribe so you can see when that one comes out. What?
Nothing.
Are you still laughing about my tummy? Guys, I'm just a little hungry and my stomach keeps grumbling and Kelsey just can't ignore it.
Good.
I've just had to live with this, so I'm used to it, but Kelsey isn't. I don't know, guys. I don't like breakfast. It's the worst meal of the day. Anyway.
Yeah.
If you would leave me alone, we
will
get on with the questions. All right, guys. Very excited for this. So the first question that we've got here today is, if you could be Danny and Ingrid in real life, would you date each other? If you could be. That's a hard question.
Yeah.
If you could be Danny and Ingrid in real life.
So if we were Danny and Ingrid, would we date?
I mean...
Yeah?
Yeah?
I think, part of me, personally, I think it's a little strange to be, a 20-year-old dating a high schooler.
Yeah, because I'm a lot younger in the show.
Yeah, so that's a little odd and a little, it's dramatic. It's fun to watch. So yeah, I don't know. I think I would wait 10 years.
Well, I don't know. I guess, we are Danny and Ingrid, but I guess within the world of the show there are only so many characters, so it's within the world of the show would totally do Danny, which is one of my very few options. But
Danny's got so many options.
You have a lot more options than I do. But it's if Ingrid was real and she actually lived her life whatever which way, who knows. That's so hard. That's a really hard question.
Thanks for that one. That was challenging.
Got us thinking. Alrighty, so the second question is, was it awkward to film some scenes? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just there are a lot of scenes where we just have to be really, really close to each other. And,
yes, actually that's one thing is because sometimes the camera doesn't capture, you have to be closer in real life than it looks on camera. You look further apart. So there, especially when we were shooting here for some things, there were scenes where I had to put my face really close, and we'd be having a normal conversation like this, and that's how it looks on camera, but in real life my face is here and we're just having this conversation almost touching eyeballs. So,
and it's I get it, we're actors, it's not supposed to be weird, whatever. Just think of us as humans. Just imagine you and someone else having a conversation this close to each other. Would you feel weird? A little bit, a little bit. It could be a lot worse. So it's totally. At least we know each other, and we have a good friendship going on. Otherwise I think it might be worse. And also we have this joke where, after every scene we also do behind the scenes stuff, and we take photos in the scene for Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, please.
Flunk series.
So we don't take all these awkward photos for no reason. And it's and we have to hold positions again really close to each other sometimes, and
the almost kiss.
I don't breathe.
It's
I just don't breathe because I don't want to
Sparks movie.
Breathe in her face or something.
Yeah.
And so I'm just so it's holding my breath, and then once Rick's oh, we got it, I'm that's the reality of filmmaking, guys. It's not as glamorous as you think it is. But yeah. So third question we have today is, do you want to read some? I feel
sure.
This.
How long have you guys been acting, and what are your hobbies? 2-part question.
I've been acting for... I started when I was in uni, and I've been uni for 3-ish years, so pretty much 3-ish years. I started a lot later than everyone else. I can't wait to get back to training after I graduate because... you can never learn enough, and it's like a lifelong pursuit. And what hobbies do I have? I feel I'm so boring. I just feel like film and acting is like my only interesting attribute.
Not boring.
But I also I do make films as well as act. So I go to uni for filmmaking, and I'm currently directing a film. It's called Mother Tongue. And other than that, I like to watch movies. I like to talk about movies. I like to cook. I like to read. I like to hang out with my friends. I like to draw. I like to journal. Things like that. Yeah.
Cool. I've been acting for upwards of a decade. I was like a really kind of naughty, is that thunder? Naughty and rambunctious child. So my mum put me in like youth theatre so that I could get some behavioural lessons, which I did, and I just happened to stick with it for a long time. So I'm still kind of doing it, basically just following what I enjoy doing. And for hobbies, I have a few. I draw a lot, and I play Dungeons and Dragons, which I don't know how many times I've spoken about. It's like behind the scenes. I don't know if it's because I'm always having to stop myself from talking about it, because I play every week. Every Tuesday I am in one campaign where I play a tiefling barbarian named Krell, who's super cute. And then in another campaign I play a half-elf monk called Hale on Sundays, but every second Sunday. And yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Dungeons and Dragons is this game from the 80s where it's basically just you and some friends, and you sit around and use your imaginations and tell a story, and it's all consuming. If you get into it, it's like there's no escape from like the world of Dungeons and Dragons. It sounds really lame, but I swear it's the coolest thing I've ever done, which says so much about my life.
Games always sound really lame if you explain them.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I have no idea what she's talking about. You've probably just been
That's
seeing
fair.
my confused face this entire time.
Yeah.
So you're either going to be as enthusiastic as her, or you're going to
I have no idea. There's no in between, seriously. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Do you see a bit of yourself in the characters you play?
Yeah, totally. I feel like with with a lot of characters in Flunk, the actor actually influences the character quite a lot. I don't know what that says about me. I'm just like an anxiety-ridden like child. But yeah, like I got to bring my culture to the character. Obviously acting, it's like you're using your own experiences to kind of feel what your character's going through, and so it's all kind of rooted in the actor. Did that answer the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I not as much. Like I feel like I know Danny. I feel like I've met her, but we're quite different just in like she's like so together and chill and like in control of her state of being in a way that I'm not. Like she's just so mellow and down, and I'm a very like high energy person. I'm like constantly doing stuff. And yeah, I feel like if I had to be as like chill and kind of slow as she is a lot of the time, I would be are you picking that up?
Nice. Ooh, well, I don't have any muesli bars left.
Oh. See, Danny wouldn't laugh about that the way I laugh about that. I laugh like squeaky laughs. And
I feel like I'm a lot more hot-headed than Ingrid is. It's like
Yeah,
if someone
totally.
was like rude to me the way that so many characters are to her, I wouldn't really take it the
give
way
them
she
hell.
does. I just kind of want to like get so frustrated playing her sometimes. But I feel like that's like, I don't know, one difference.
yeah. Next one. Number one country you'd visit and why?
I haven't been to Japan yet, and I feel like that's like the trendy place to go at the moment. I swear all my friends have been there multiple times and I still haven't had a chance to go. I would love to go there. I really admire their culture and their discipline. It's like everything. Like a lot of their culture is all about like being meticulous, and I find that quite admirable and really interesting. It's like their tea ceremonies and like the whole craft of like sushi making and like so much more. I don't know. I find their culture really interesting, and I would love to go and experience it for myself.
Yeah. I think I'd like to go to somewhere Scandinavian, like somewhere Norse, where it's really cold and there's lots of mountains. I wouldn't be able to stay there because I don't like the cold at all. But I love the mountains, and I'd love to be like a nomad who just lives on top of a mountain and walks around over the mountain for a few months and just does that in Norway or, Iceland or somewhere fun. Greenland, yeah.
If I'm making funny faces, it's not in response to her questions, it's because I'm trying to hide my stomach grumbles.
Let it out, let it be free. What does Ingrid think about Stella? Does she miss her?
Oh my god. Ingrid's thoughts, where do we begin? I mean, it's just so complicated. I guess Ingrid, like, will always have a soft spot for Stella, considering she was kind of her, like, one of her first best friends, which turned into something more, and I think she, discovered a lot about her sexuality through that relationship, and then she was really horrible, and it's really confusing for her, and then she left, and she was left on her own, and I think she kind of clung on to Stella for a lot of her life. She was almost kind of like a figure that she'd hide behind a little bit at school and stuff, and it was her go-to person kind of like against everyone else, but then even internally their relationship was just a little messed up. And then she's gone and get into this new relationship, and then all of a sudden she's back. Like, it's just
Homewrecker.
It's just, I don't even have words for it. Like, I guess is just really overwhelmed and confused about her feelings, and she's just trying to make sense of everything, doing kind of a poor job.
Well, leading on from that, who do you think Ingrid likes best, Stella or Danny?
I think it's like a different kind of love. I feel like Stella, familiarity, kind of first love is always really hard to get rid of. And then Danny is kind of someone who can guide her and someone who she might look up to a little, because she's been through so much of what Ingrid is going to be going through. So it's like they're different. They're different. I don't think she can like one. Okay, maybe Stella, because I mean she's the original, right?
Yeah,
and
OG.
It's so hard. Like, first love is always so hard.
Yeah, it's hard to get past. All right, well, that's all the questions we have for part 2 of our Q&A. Make sure that you are keeping the notification bell on so you can get a notification to see when we post part 3 of this Q&A series. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for sending in your questions.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. And we will see you next time.